Alright guys, in my last video I made this and somebody left me a comment saying, can you make a video showing us how you mount the trucks to the board? Well, it just so happens that somebody liked this board so much he wanted me to make him one, and today I'm just up to the stage where I've got to fit the trucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how no expert fits trucks to a skateboard. This video is aimed at absolute beginners, people who want to fit their own trucks but they've got no idea where to start. So if you follow this video, at the end of the day you'll have your trucks mounted and you can be confident that they're secure when you ride your board. Here's a list of things that you'll need. Now the first thing, it may seem a bit strange, but if your board has got the same pattern on the top and the bottom, decide which is the top and mark on a piece of masking tape, top, countersink this side, and on the other side mark bottom, countersink other side. This will stop you making a mistake later. The next thing I do is put a piece of masking tape on two pieces of the board and I find the centre line of the board. On mine, this is 60mm wide, so if I mark 30mm from here, there's my centre line. Same at the front. The masking tape just makes it easier to see. Lightly mark my pencil line. Then I measure the base plate on my trucks. It's 53mm, so half of that is 26.5mm. And what I've done is from the centre line I've marked 26.5mm on the masking tape. The next thing you need to do is to get your straight edge and put it on the 26.5mm mark, and with your clamps clamp it on. Now that you've got your straight edge, you can place your truck on the board and line the base plate with the straight edge. And now you know that the truck is lined up parallel with the centre of the board. Now that you've got the truck on and it's lined up with the straight edge, you just have to determine whereabouts you want it fitting. Mine is being fitted 21cm from the pin. And now we take a 5mm pointed wood drill and place it in the front hole of the truck. Make sure that the truck is still against your straight edge and give the drill a little spin. And when you remove the truck, you'll see a nice little mark that's the dead centre of the hole. Now you position your forward truck right up against the straight edge and you do exactly the same. if you haven't got one of these wood drills, you can use a standard metal drill, but I suggest you spin it backwards so you get a nice indentation and it doesn't grab on the grain of the wood and tear it. Now that I've got the two marks in my deck, I'm going to drill it using my pillar drill. That'll make sure that the holes are straight. Now if you haven't got a pillar drill, you can use a hand drill. If you use a hand drill, use it with one of these. These are drill bushes, and what these do, these will keep the drill nice and straight when you're drilling. If you haven't got a drill bush, then as a last resort, you could glue two pieces of wood together. And providing you keep the drill right in the corner, it'll keep it straight enough for what you've got to do today. Once you've drilled the hole, put a screw through the hole and put your truck back on. You'll see that it fits right up to this straight edge. Now before you mark any other holes, it's very important that you check that the screw is coming through the right hole. Otherwise you could have your trucks positioned in the wrong place like this. So put it through, make sure it's in the right hole, and once you're certain it's in the right hole, then you can take your drill and you can mark with the drill through the other three holes. And now you can see the other three holes all marked. Now we just do the same on the back. Now that all the holes are drilled, we can remove this straight edge and turn it over, ready for countersinking all the holes. But whatever you do, make sure you countersink the right side. If you're using a pillar drill like this one, you can adjust the depth of the cut by adjusting this screw, and that way all your countersinks will be even. But if you're using the countersink in a hand drill, just keep doing a little bit at a time until you're happy with how flush it is. Now if you follow them instructions, you should be able to put 4 screws through your deck and dead easy drop your truck onto the 4 screws. And now all you have to do is get your screwdriver and your spanner and tighten the nuts on. Oh, and don't forget, rub your pencil lines out. Catch you next time.